Mame mo wache aha eye Adom TV na watchi dwumadie na ye da mem ne da wo hye ne da ya eyo sanabo som ne da to so aduonum yensa wa fempimi no ene aduonum na edumimi da se ya na nwotwe aboy kosise no ndubo a na ye de na watchi dwumadie eba eye nsem bi esisi ewo man Ghana mu na ye yimu a edi akotene na ye kan ho asem na watchi ni mo ni asan asisu biem ewo ha na ye ni animdefo abobo ho na de wanti ase no ya kyerekye mu ye na wanyasa enti ase no enti eno ene na yesi nkonya na ensem bi edi akote na watwi mu usha emu akese mienu eye de esiye ewo Ridge Hospital na abrante efen Raf ekodra yarsabia ese wepra anesefo anhye no na watwe ne mobile phone emergency unit na wode twitwa yarefo eda ho de ekoso beto abonten ekowie akire de yatie no ene senes ni ba kokora no emrantie bi a Raf no de omokodru mu ewo ayarsabia de omosakeka no amana prepra ye behwe update ben aba twa mesie na memne den edien na sie adefofro ben aba ye bedi mu komo na afei ya boboso nyina de si ye ne enne update no ye de no so aka ho ama wo na edanchen so a yenim se abrante Shatawale eyenyumtuni na esen bi ekodi ni chema yoko ekokwaje esen no a FBI wo mo ye hwehwemu ewo obi man so US ene wo mo a omo eka ho bie ene de eche den na etwetwe adwen besusu se edie na ma bebe eye krono de se obi akowia de na wabeton ama me na mato no asudie no anase asem ne ba me hu wom anase me ho son ena ye besua de ne yasan so adi nkomafa ahye yi a ewo se ye ebra ye to sa ne ma bi a etise yi eno ene ebi eka ho na ye bedi mu nkomo ewo na wotwe edwumadi so edian meje so ene abena pokoa wennie mabedwafo aye krado ye ntwa ho ye ba medra omadi na ya hye nkomodi na se Medase yesanso live ewo Asempa 94.7 eso nti se wadwene ye on radio a ye mo akwaba na watchi dwumadie ede de ebre wo no ye be hyase ewo de esiye ewo Ridge Hospital emergency unit video bi beto abonten ene ye abrante efen Raf the fellow Ghanaian na okita mobile phone edi ehim ewo emergency unit ewo Ridge Hospital na semu nyina ne se wo pranensa ai moja etu no eno ode ade acheche so akwaya sabia ehwenim se womo ebe pay attention anaso mo behwe no na emoja etu no ni ade no kwempo no maso ano ama no onte asie die nti okodruye no anesefo behwe no omo se onkonkoje card edanchen so a o se enkrofo yare emergency aduoma ba no na anesefo tete womo enye hwe emfa ho na oyi ni mobile phone ene na mu atwitwa video si ene wo di friday we mu room we no okoha ehun sam koye bebre emo ekowi akire no amane abeto no ene se Raf ekofa mrante bi frabonten esa bayar sabe omo mbe ye basabasa ma nurse ni bako ehun kan ya amane no ekire se wopra wo hye videos ni bi ni ade a ekoso a na sa enete asem ni si yimu no ena wo soafo wo no ehye apomudin sem so onmunyafo kwabna minta kando ekwa yarsabia ho ekodi mu amane de ekoba ye ne ho tutu ye nyina na ebra woni yarsabia ne panyefo kodi nkomo wie ya opie no hospital na boboa no na ohia Raf ya okotwa video se beto abonte a nipa dodo no a ekondem se anamona Raf tu ye no na entwa yie de ye hu wo video ni mu ene se honorable minister ene Raf gina bonten aso mo kasumasam wo mo nsadansa mo sresre ena Ghana for se adabi onipa di dwumeti sei ama obi ekondem se wanye ne yi a enise minister omanfo behunu se minister ene no esre eno na nchen minister ebo Ghana for amane se wate bedwakuom ya omamom na woche so mfanye adwuma na omfa mane metu dwade esiye ene de koba yi nyina omo emeka ho asem minister yensem twefo nhyiemu eka se de esiye no wochichi mu de ba ya woni abrante no kosia ye ene asem o ka kire no e wabonte behunu no se eye bibia na chese ensese sie eno so ye minister na sempo nipa no waku nipa kwa ye se ya sentence no life so nko da fiase a ontumi nkosie nipa no na won snobe no enka nchese fo asem ko obetumi a chie se nipa no na de si na wotwini mu Ifiti da video beto abonten Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association edi ato abenanim say omo arrest omo enti raf na nimanim no anano ye woda eno omo de ne baye say ye kaseyi ya che raf anaso man no enti no ye beje ho update enti bia e wodwumade so ye hwe de si ye ni bimra
are doing something. So who is in charge, bro? No, I mean this is not needed. This is not needed. Let's just do the right thing. Somebody should just be inactive. Somebody should call somebody. Somebody should come and attend to somebody. That's it. That is all we are asking for. There should be any sense of agency, please.
Ghana Medical Association de abetu dwa se eye womanfo bi a womokọ rich aban ayare sabia ene ememu bi ekoho ekodin semone no enye ne kwan so kra no GMA President Dr. Frank Sribo ene ni General Secretary Dr. Richard Selome akasafa ye anamonto a womanfo yi etuye no womo de ato eye aposifo enim se intempara womo enhwe no muntu so anamo anya sade a adwuma womo eye ewa ayare sabia awodo no eyade a womo twa sankra esanse womanfo edwuma womo eye ewo ho no womo ban bo ho nsem esuakra GMA asan ede ato rich ayare sabia no empenifo enim se womo hwe se womo beye sanse mu enhwehwemu pa na womo ensan ema womanfo medical ene psychological support eye edwumafo a womo ewo ho womo san de ato mpenifo enim se womo hwe se ban bo ho nsem womo bepegem se ne bebo ama ayarehwe akonenim ewo ho
Wakasamfonyi bi ane twa no social media so ya hu se Radio Hospital wo emergency war staff oni omanfo mo bi eye twema mentwen no ene Greater Accra Regional Hospital won mo dia no yi eba betudwa na dia nam so a ema kasakasa eba wo staff no na se nipadom no entem ne nyina no nipadom yi esusu se nipa bi ana wapira na nka wose wo mo hwe no mo cheye ansa na won mo ehwe se nipakro no ene eba sa no ema ya saba ne mpanyimfo ntempa no efe Ghana Police Service ema oba ho no mo hwe ye masumdwe din hene eno nti won Rich Hospital, Edaba Betudwa ya omo public relations. One more hair Juliana inside Shasi no. Echire mo se. The course ni nyina no wesi esanse sabre ni mo no. Na won manya emergencies do na won mo ehwe. Na ade ba ko esi ye ne se opanyina no we pra no na busuafo ene na dofo nyina ebe otwe botsrede. Edomani echire mo ya resabia ho no mo a. Na won mo ye dede ade na won mo eye no. Na ha won mo soso nwumadie. Anso won mo a osade ka ho se de won mo dwuma eni ne so ye ne yade a. Won mo gitumu a enyeye. Esanse de na wo ye ne so betunya nam so. Na ma bibibo ne asi. Wode won se mo ya ba wiye no. Ayasabia na de tudwa se won mo gusu won mo nsem mo sabre bia na Ghana adehye obahwa mo pomodin nsem no agina brane enso so wode adesere eto Ghana adehye ne nso mo ba ya sabia hono mo a eya hwe na o manyi o mo fon se ntwetwane ya ma yekoso hono mo wa abra mpanyimfo enim ho hwe na adwuma won mo ye ne sabre bia na betumi aye kama ehia se ne de ne obuo be ye adwuma e wa fa no no nyina intem
Somebody needs to start doing something. So who is in charge, bro? No, I mean this is not needed. This is not needed. Let's just do the right thing. Somebody should just be inactive. Somebody should call somebody. Somebody should come and attend to somebody. That's it. That is all we are asking for. There should be any sense of agency, please.
Domketu a womra shibijuma womo ene wo apomuden caucus eso no de abetudwa se womo kasetia eye onipa bi one ememuwa bi ekọ ye rich ayare sabia womo ekotwa mfoni ewo ho a na abra womanfo aba eji ayarehwe a ehu ebom no womo kira ekwan womanfo yi efa so ekọ ayare sabia ho no enye ne kwan so kura no no ne yade a entwe yi ayensese aban no esoso so ayare sabia eye bebi a womanfo ekọje ayarehwe a niema si womune anes ene a doctor fontem no eye womu nkuto na sese womunim na nsese omanfo efi abonten etu sa na mo no
ye nyantie na ya twen ya adwen so esiso ewe kwan bi a union leaders ebinom edidi matem no mo sopame abraham yo mo hwe me de madwen ni se amamu ananyansa de ni baba ko fotri nti obia oye adwuma e wo health sector na so de na adwen ba ye be kwan ye be faso a health sector no e betum bon anya atem didie ye wo mahama cares ye wo adwuma samre ye du achiri pa ye wo free primary health care ye wo adwuma a quite many of the pastor hospitals are hold to a binya if you deal with the unless for any health professors are put over school, which if you wouldn't have your money. Any day, can't come with I was say 2-1 now. And yet, indeed, he had a very hour. And also, we are done.
Dear course to be ye channel funi at one opinion or cassette or a year on Munya for Quabnaminta candle or swaf wa share apomodin and some so a woman yimu. Na mamekwa ahomaso na mene urasamo Arthur and Kasa or your public health advocate na fe yemi sano. Die si ye ni nyina ani baby a baby drew. Ye bonetofa ni take wo ho ye de na fe medina ko asem ni mu. Arthur machi.
Obabna mejo so me ma matiefo ne mahwefo nyina so achi anope.
Yeda se ene obre megide se wodi akire efiti ebra rafe ko hospital ho video so de beto abonten basabasa ye si ye na nurse ni ba kwa wo praye ebe si de osofo na kan committee o mate ebe ye eho investigation de na obeka wo overall opinion wo ho eden
Yo abna meda wase na Madam Mpemfo ase say edumre bi say na oman ho asem nsem ehia say especially if apomdin ho a mofre ye mu bi agi adwenche ma ho ho aso kokra na abina asema esi say ankoyi o hwe kwan a emrantie no say ebura hospital or facility ho I think say fairly violence of any in any form, and I said disruption will because of normal work or the normal flow of work. No, and idea is desirable. And for me, the car any violence I see and your baby keke having a market baby and a lorry station be and farming home, but baby to say hospital I sabi. One woman tia for 100 one baba be show ma omo be dia ya hwe binu ho yira omo binu so de da wa sabi omo ahudin mu ni oya na sabi ya ye wa ahudin mu ye kone ye koyi didi sabi ko da suban bi adi na de how be ma womo a impatient na me feel say ankoyi I think say a regrettable unfortunate a very shameful incident in a Ridge Hospital.
Yenshe development aba ewachiri yenim se Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association omokra de na omode to mpanyefo ni se animanimu no ano omontia branch rafa enam no so ma sansensem nyina esiye yenshe omokọ no for a branch no ne arrest and se na omo threaten se anhwe ya ombetumi krompo aye sit down strike na the call for arrest no obeka se na ne kwanso no na asem we eye bibia beka se mwanye intida ne yete ho pa so yenya adwuma
You oba me feel say call for immediate arrest na dey me problem but baby free ban na me feel say issue one say hospital kakaka say Ridge Hospital Greater Accra Regional Hospital na ye hwempen fo wo ho ye hwe various directors ne woma all levels departments ne ade na in charges ne various people or leadership mo e hospital na BBSC or a particular unit or hospital they taking nurses and way for midwives because the association to release a statement to call for what should be done. I think they're on a bit far-fetched. Your management, your leadership within the facility. And I guess the woman are the see woman baby are there happening, you know. Until say you bring full facts of the case in the may see, you know. For the Nurses Association, which is a bit remote, I mean they are not situated within the facility. And in some way a union. And see, for them rather to respond to an issue which is internal, when the internal leadership has not even made any immediate statement or call. And I think say a bit we can say hasty. And we should be careful now. Say, as in now, Ralph Numuye, and I think the Minister Bemu, Minister Niyan is a headman within the health sector. Wababa says, "Yenya, but there's any situation in Tibiano. ye be hwehwem na ba bi emrada no ye de ato. Is this not enough for the nurses? But I know it's no hwe kwan nurses no kwan omopanyin no efa so because e carry the message and some of the to na ube bisa say ase bi owo minimum phobi ana or assembly etia minister no because no ni opanyin a owo na sebe kasa ni mu ko kika ko say minister no sebe e bi o Ukraine o yesi a ho na nkoye usa assembly ba assembly chini niam ebesisi no kra timi koye worse than the real issue net here. I think some koye na e krati fo ne mabawa na sebe wo ye ness bi an obi ye kuani obi ye adwuma fofo na o ka say minister no sebe o ye kuani nti onim protocols ne obi aka say standard operating procedures or facility ho, and for that matter no we two anamon bi and quickly you get on him to make that way. And I think saying yeah and for cohesion and health sector nim because on only penny odi nim so I can be here yeah share the ebe but because antecedent any tangential to say opehina kwako embrace ras any all those issues I guess a young panton chain not say you see a static committee of inquiry yeah more mukwana independently woman hwehwe mo baby nurses no any clinician any facility workers no sabi omo toast ni ma no kwenda di na asutwe wo ho no yemfa mom now you go through footages no any through investigations ni who say raf anyone mo eba ho no so clearly you who say sabi omo da suban bi adi ankoyi na tiamra yema emra no kwan na nya adwuma ne yemfa ne say yesi asunu mienu ko asasine na bre opening tinkwantum onye easy person so say oye Secretary General Service. And I am minister and so a head of the entire sector. Now, some conform you know you come with static camboma and say here the however young patients now you hear because and I who kiki our minister no any open we are and them. You best let us some game ra. Now Emma wouldn't me a call facility no. Near you here any I share papa and here see the man no. Yeah.
Na ye ka se anamona rafetu ye no enye no argument no so ene se a consensus na o raising se ma no wo ka no etisa na se entisa okwayare sabia anese fa ho pepre a e wo se wo mode ebe hye ayarefo ekono sanete se wo yare na wo tebia na bekwa akoduru ye se age ukoyi card anase wuni card age ukoyi bi ansana ye be hye okrompa ya hyew eye kwan pa standard a bana probodimu a wo se ye adwuma
Papa seven you better say ohia emma adwendwen your facility kese you won fidie ni ade nyina you wo adwuma ye for nurses doctors ni all clinicians a wo mo be enough wo adwuma ye bia na say bi obi yare no pie wa quickly e benya nkofo attend to sa nipa na e be yi sa de we nyina fi ho. Problem is see you Rich Hospital and your Rich Hospital in Kwana Sadia. Me sure say you need two other hospitals, municipal hospitals, district hospitals now. You bring a similar occurrences sometimes so when you make a seemingly over feel say nurses must have you to woman near you maybe because somebody on the phone. No they mean to me, but the same medicine I call an inside say nurse need doctors near they go over corner and never need you online. Almost platforms that hold on your consultation. In the same the condition be bar. Be now or share and now only other people your consultations, and for that matter, it may be on the phone. It may be misconstrued. Say my ban only pani idea grow phone, so likely. The year and no few hospital on your various processes. Say they kind about triage, young patients, any ordinary people. We don't know it. Until me can be as a patient education, very critical. And through Ghana Health Service and other partners in paying for, there were patient charter. A patient charter, no, because outlining clearly responsibilities of clinicians, no. Any so patients, any families, your facility now, near right to one near responsibilities. Sanya a day as you give, and you feel say, I do run to say, Ibe Koso. Nurses need the sabi you will be almost attitude so because it leaves much to be desired because it do maybe not sabi the patient be aba not say we are there for communication is critical. Beni panana manentias yes opini and say quickly it in your way mouth. Now so ebia we ni we ekoso wa hanti say into the Nnawotwe mame. Na say be kasa de any kwan odu nipa be fa so na be ma ba say me ba na me a patient ma ba hospital. Me dey meaning say me ho yira me dey me patient aba yan hwem. Na ba be do maybe our processes be a bit near delay. Obviously, for somebody, a lay person, no, because my nurses name for me, I'm here. And the nurses may improve on communication, especially about situations, sir. Almost a lot of clients about not pressure about. Because the way you communicate to people and taking yourself to explain why you may have to spend more time on one patient or attend to somebody immediately, no. Now, I know Sanchez said about Nipan Betias, but situation where Okona Sabia would do a patient or critical condition would do in your mind, outsider, and you think it is very, very critical. Maybe from the assessment of the clinician, maybe Antissa. And then he says, Nipan, you know, into who are you clinician? And then so about situation. So Nnawotwe, maybe a situation where a new Musa, maybe a man away, the man obey and mercy. After that time, no, you be not quite action. Me sure say the fantastic, remember. But so be no or can be now because my young Ghana had a son at here. Sabi Ghana Hano, Sabi in real. There may be no inquiry, but we always have an opportunity to make it better.
The Medewo area no minister at a committee ama 1 week as some of Fanya Eshishimu expectation for committee Nejmani.
Yes, committee, of course, there's something establishing the facts of the case. Me sure say you know a lot of dimensions. They be more from footages, I don't know about the CCTV cameras what within that space. Any one more witnesses, clinicians, and one more call. I think they be here say a very extensive consultation through investigations. No one more camera betting your capture. I be here say police in Sobebuan because we be nearby there shall no shall if you are rough now, Sebi or court trigger, the no, but Sebi one more cocoa D and Branson Cobo be the cry, be an error. If you share now critical assembly now, a better one. You know clearly one more be to trust them because when himself hospital, you find the no matter the situation. So when you're happy with something, over farm runner, some number you did, I give about disturb other patients. And for me, it is for them to be very independent. Now, you're making sure that nurses long kwana, and you're very independent and very wide, will become a stakeholder committee. A very sure that you are Munkoka any nurses one and aqua report about citizens when they may not take it. But a clear distribution where we have all interests also represented around the table. Make sure say results by conclusions no. You be taking addition so yet to me esia.
Mamena sini brawanya amame yira Samuel Arthur Nnawotwe kano or public health advocate. Eti nkomo a asie ne entotoye no babi ababedu no na wode ne die atomu no na yegusoa ewo apomde eho ensem no mepano ya ewa no Mohammed the Royal Samba ono NDC communication team member wakamensa ewo ha yene no enhyase na afi yenhwe sedia ensem no etie na ansana eno no mamitwa me hotel emresesia meba meda se oguswa ekame ho Adom TV Sunia Sempa 94.7 na wutie na wosanso ehwe no na mabedwafo ewo ha sei ebedi kan akọ asuye ye omohye apomudin semso Minister of Health na mene Owuratoni Goodman no ne kasama so ye no ye na di nkomada minister ansampo na minister Beko Ridge Hospital ho no enkrata babonte na ne nsa ne hyase na minister ekoye enochi ensam no akoye bebre obeyi bia no ye betumi abisa no de mayentoni mache Boko de nyame Adom ye onso Adom nti me hoye na mamini kan emisase enkrata mode ba ye kenkan ye enkrata ne ba yasa na moko hospital
Debi
ben moko ho no ye eti de ye kenkan ye bra after say minister akọji briefing ene de ehunu ye e wo camera so a na handshake serie as a rafo nye hwe na se mokra mo senkra bo na baso e ka ho video ni mu sanity
anya sanity problem na eye nia o kan sisi an say e bo na baso menim say ohu obi okwan mu na o chia na e kire say o bo na baso ma men che ni esi Sunday and Saturday we esi wo hospital ho by Monday ewia minister enya ne media monitoring briefing no and or directing in the office say omonko hospital ho na omonfa information embre no team na call hospital no be do ministry ho no omo chere minister say staff na wo ho no ase omo sunfuma akofo mora no go down into no ebe hia say ono abekọ ho na ono omo akonya kasa chere minister no ekoyo to na mo fi office ho initially ko say ye nante nko hospital because we be office any region say ye nante and one of my colleagues say ye hwe ni waiter enye possible nti and me fan wo ka ma ye ko ho minister ye kudu ho no ye twen minister kakra nti e frɛ ye no na ono a request is a Ghana Health Service Director General ba ka no ho office asa waba ti within 50 minutes no ma bedu obedu ye no okọ abrante na ye de ne ba ye no nia abrante Raf ene ne group ne de ne ba ye no okọ ne nchen ekohwe no ebisa se den na de ne ba ye omo so onya some head injury enti na anka I was say omo ye some referral eko a different place omo akotwa scan ansana ya ye further care bankrofo na anti asente na de we ba ye no office ahodo no call lady na nurse ni na ne sa na no call no ade no kasa ye e kire ne se ne wahwe bia no obe make sure say obe ne sa be kan na back care why ready say the also ye bia na ne ho to no ono minister no ebeye owie no call management meeting any management ko kasa na question obi say say mo report asemi ama police na almost so there be police for no e ba na minister ne say police ha no mo ba ye no enye official report nte mo nko report officially mo trauma statement mo ba mo continue the care for this lady nte ofi management conference room na wo ho na all ba no entrance no na ye hu abrante Rafi minister no ne medical director no ebon ko me gina ne size Raf no ba ye no no start so o che obia minister nim Raf me na me say
so nim Raf
me no social media me share ne say da
minister so nim no till that day no
yes nim no ente me social media ente me hu no
but before so beto so video minister she be there the video na dem call ho no o share video ni bi
yes yeah briefing no anopa ye kwa na see weekend or media ko briefing no
but me bisa say the video in question enam so ma ensemba ya minister de call ho no o share video ni bi
and American say video no during yen briefing no ye kire na video
mo de kire no ma share ye ehun the actors wo video ni mu
o share video no actors ni o share initial one na
but at least
videos no do by initial one
na mo de kire no
the Sunday anajo de no o say be ba Sunday omoko gina 2 patients bi won mo ye de
reach understand their CCTV
na nya no na no buy we ba ku bi a omo gina boys
no bra no da
ha omo ne na nenam ho no omo say wewu eno sa video no na ye de kire minister eno mu no na hospital na ngofa boyura hosa no monko na monfa report mbreme enti be say you do entrance or no me na me prompted the PR of Ridge ono kra na buy no say because me hu no I say me hu guy da anye guy on social media enti PR no say that is a guy to kan na me prompted minister honorable that is a guy enti social minister osa call ni chen bi etwen say why did you do that and a guy no say or can be actually as the minister didn't tell us or person be hu no one office later na ye hu say ye fee ministry no na guy no aba ministry ho before no just on also the na man e be da minister earlier and ye nti okoye na ye say minister eni ho no and oba Ridge Hospital ho
nti mo ba Ridge every ben time be na mo do Ridge Hospital
you do Ridge Hospital around 3 area you do Ridge around 3. What when that thing happened, you know, or Sanchi and you chair after you call hospital to now deal with the issue. One, of course, it's semi issue statements. mature statement. So maybe a statement I may buy and yeah discuss how to issue, no. And now you call Ridge Hospital aba. Until on our call we're supposed to put that in a paragraph. No. Yeah, no. Maybe buy na on the topmost hierarchy of the police. They were having a privileged information.
Okay.
A honor the chief director draw to regional commander, Greater Accra regional commander of police, Ghana police. May say ye fee rage honor your buy and these are the actions.
Okay.
And I draw letter Emma regional command. Meanwhile, we catch a rate Munko report Amomako Adabraka. In that
officially not Ridge for reporting Omakology complaint no Adabraka police station.
Okay. May say after the handshake, these were the actions the minister took. And you know, the handshake did not prevent the minister from doing anything. He was convinced that this is what I want to do upon listening to near course, and did what he did. A committee was formed.
Meba committee no so. Into minister Efre police penye no born na mane no. What has been dear na ba chiri update here then?
Yeah, from there, Ridge Hospital, Nima police patrol was deployed to the hospital.
Okay.
Almost a chain war around the emergency area. Up to the following day, more informing management say there will be only Ridge emergency area. On the war, so they will patrol the whole area into Omo area. But the Onkofua who are not in uniform, they are also around that area, liaising with the patrol team. So this is what has happened.
Nti Raf machina na monche no.
Yeah, police.
But
Ghana police has been informed.
Me kase mwache no a. O se minister e place e court to police penye no se onto anamo. Nature se anamo to bia ba. The minister no must be briefed. Nti me bisa money police collaboration e wadwuma wu no mache Raf na monche no.
Information yenya and it's a day na oba no. They were two. Nipa na onene ba no. Or not the police and Sakano. Information yenye fi Ridge Hospital they said they no mo buy no na omo go see Ridge and a Ridge says omo wa by the time a police be drew ho no na Abrante Raf no ono there oko and the other guy no and omo che no nti me ne wo ka say there and the other accomplices e police kukum
but Raf the police for some hu no
omo go investigation so
omo go so share Raf
omo go so
oh okay Mate, Yemra committee no so, this ahe, and a minister Dema committee no so mofanya juma.
Oh, 1 week, I mean, okay, say dear, Asat Enra, Nyamincha dear, me a member of the committee, ye juma by Monday, no, ye dear report, manka Enra, I was say ye dema minister, no, but the reporter, if he rough lawyer hono, any videos downloading this and man. Emma and delay until by Monday you best submit a report now my honorable minister. We share near now a two-pronged approach. You share criminal aspects, but we say you share and so to strengthen system security issues now is see do we need additional security? What should we do? Say the bear near may and in the future. Nina idea committee no
nti me pese ye specific with committee na djuma no. Consensus are rough raise no e wo musa ne approach no na enye but consensus no obi beka say legitimate a obekọ ayaresabia eto da bia unless for kwan yo fa so di omudwuma no ya na e ma no eye ya sa wo do yare for emergency a wo de ye wo emergency no koduru ho no ma omo no enye emergency ne sa enti sa consensus na wo raise no na e ka modwuma ho say mo be hwe no mu na se mo hwe mu no mo be boya mane say yahunu seniema ba komienu we ye sinto awo ya nurse for no ho it recommendation we ne dia ba edanche so a wo mo bambo CCTV ene say etimi mu akwan krama nipa dodo sa eboram we emergency no ne nyina na kamadwuma ho ana say mo de ne the criminal aspect no ne security pe
ne nyina ka adwuma ye de na de ye hu say Raf ene ne lawyer o ma submit document ne workers are now from the specialist consultant, medical officer, nurse for your security for your nyina akasa omo ana omo ye involved. They in charge, nurse in charge no ye ne omu nyina kasa ye hu ne was ye minister no ye de be dan no by Monday ye sure say onu hu a be ma Ghana fo nyina ehu ne was report no na ne was ye nyina ye nka se nurse fo nyina na omusuban enye
David
we are our best nurses in this country, best health professionals our memu who are delivering quality healthcare service, but baako bi wo ma omusuban no emwa my health delivery koso ye nyina ye ko hospital ye hu ye hie binum a omo attitude nye as a service no and until an honorable minister for health nia all ye ne say unannounced na wako ebia obedu ho no obi afebu ebi mu ho obi nso was some issues on the minister na be discuss now ya improving upon the service and not just say you need monitoring and evaluation yeah but you know say no anytime a team in the corner it may be when ya window dressing ya the niama to akwemu but minister na say will go on announced and no the abbey ama minister are improving upon a lot of things near your call achimote yi oba no bisa say can't we introduce the appointment system say bia me na bia na me yefumu na ha me anase me say baby we can look at say okay we no bra hospital ewiem ebia won so were different issue over around 4 to 6 I know na your group say the be ya enkoye anopa ye nyina ye rashiko hospital na yakobodom pemo ho ye nim ya baby ayefa enti no ne nyina ye ade ayefo me ne ka say equipment ba oba be distribute as a result of monitoring or no aircoyi by next week like also on a Friday atwemu oko ofanko for so yehia akade or they call akomomo enti no day in day out you improve upon service service improvement and this anyama nyina eba ne say you have people who genuinely will go to hospital and provoke staff workers and also okwa ohun onte ne eko ono dru ho no me say we na eme ya hwem sisi a wan hwem asombo. This is not the only time we have seen this way severally, but the system we have put in place, we don't want to put policemen in the hospital initially, Now that was the idea. Say me yare na me do hospital. Na makuhu police no kite tu. Ebia me yare no kwaba sa koso. Say me BP na down ebe koso. So we were measured in the type of security na a war hospital hall. Until they are abbey, it means we have to now engage police. They have to engage other security companies to see how best we can protect Ghanaians who go there, protect the workers also. And as we speak, the best financial contribution to the health sector has just begun. Now, health insurance, yakapi, na sike ni wa institutions. And now many can say health insurance has been uncapped. Prompt payments. They say unya hospital bi obeba beka cho say ye ntu ameka health insurance. They be because we have uncapped. Free primary health care by some few months to come. These are improvements at your healthcare system. Daily, you have to strengthen one place or the other. Nipasu. Best training. I don't think I will figure out how to here. On journey nursing examination, on your council examination, is just to allow you to come and do. But your professionals or the training we give our people here is top notch and is the best. And you nipasu be. And I'm a cosa.
Adom Bra Minister Kasano Kansin be Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association leaders as a bimu se friction or money minister entem we be minister when any ejuma commentaries ni be free registered nurses no eba any minister the we are receiving issue wana.
Honorable Kobdam Intakando is a very solid person or no shani dimina or jumana or na ne target and some of those peripherals nyama ehun here na ohwe. He is very focused. He's very focused. We'll be able to establish Mahama care within a space of how many months, He's very focused. But yeah, phobia for them, if it is not in their favor, they find a way to chastise. If we are a union leader, now you can go and call your minister names. That means that one kasano, you don't deserve to be a union leader. Because yours is that in the scale of things, no, minister is here, the worker is here, union waha. We are looking at the interest of this person, not for us to be fighting up here and then this person will be suffering. And then I was say, "Adiwe ni amekan minister ni oye nyina boni be na waye ni oye nyina." Now somebody feels say, I believe say you the union will go to your minister. Minister, this is what we have heard. What is happening? Then the minister brief you. Then you get clear picture of what has happened. But to just go in the media, you know, that media, we get triggered by media presence quickly. Now I started because media you must say something at all costs. And what you have to say is to tell your minister that he's a farmer. Farmers are the best in this country. And they are sorry, it's from
so farmers. Protecting interest because the staff are subjected to a brought to hospital juma. Mijidi say o field nim or no so no o field nim betumi atono nti e bia ni approach no but there now o can consensus no na legitimate na
no na ye can say it is the way you say it. You may have concern but concern here then say we a union na oko hospital na onipa bi ehun aka you provide care. You provide solace to that person. Many of us only know my amasa. To tell ministers or a farmer and the Omutimika, Nyamoya and the but we know. Say minister, ama ye the phone number. Minister, ama ye the scam ama lady. Minister, ama ya call reporting case who or police station. Minister, ama ya throw to regional police commander. The minister has done all that a leader should do. What have they done? Let's juxtapose the two. And then we can compare. If you're a union, the welfare of your worker, it should be paramount. But the minister has done that. Everything I hear discussing is the minister, not the union. So the support should rather come from the union to the minister, backing the minister, not to say all of those things we heard in the media.
Minister be person be withdraw na so be pa ho achewana.
Oh, a personal issue. You know, the minister, his focus want to deliver quality health care. And you're waiting on call hospitals unannounced. And you're waiting on making sure, say, very soon, free primary health care ember. And you're waiting the people who are calling for equipment in the hospital to work with on his focus. If or no, a branch NFL say, oh, man on a par, there was say, me pa me minister job. Now, Okopachowa, it's well and good because at the end of the day, you are leading a group. You must portray the group as people who are peace-loving people who believe in their leader, and not people who disrespect their leaders.
Matse, menim say ubreni so, but Minister Mayati say aban etuya 10 million cedis afibia for medical negligence. Say nurse ni doctor ni beye n'adwuma na wanye ni ye na patient no e de be court na kɔbɔ manika yetua 10 million Ghana cedis afibia e wo sadi we ho obema details kakra
medical negligence na say menim say o te Ridge Hospital dey atwa mu sika aban etua anyasam ketwa many workers say 3 different cases our minister kono so also provide a response. It's Attorney General and a representative of mine or provide a response. A daily bia eba. And negligence no vary from one place to the other. And if the system no anye ya strengthen system na making sure say your staff at the par. They bia no ye abai na ni kutuku mu ewa. He has a deep pocket. It at all time vicariously buy must pay at all times. And idea as of mine young man for bekasa. See you do hospital if you don't understand anything, client service will just go there. Because if your health worker may be overwhelmed. You know, they will know bekasa no abotoyem enkoba. Obi a ono no there Nejumane say or relate with the people. No kwa he may find answers for you. That's anya main because at the end of the day, say ni papa akoko na okosu negligence. No just 5 million. That was 1.5 million and they be so some 10 million. nkrofo Saskia could have gone into maybe buying equipment, maybe buying building hospitals, but rather nipa baako ekoje na equipment na yehia no ye sika nkoto. Nti we need that worker who will be ready to serve. Yeah to jamuafo no na to momone so fu. As people come to hospital, as health workers, let's provide that care. Let's show compassion. Let's show some love. Let's show some tender towards these people. Because Nepano, baby, I will do no. It feels ne more na ebe fisa hospital. Now, if me more baby, me more be fiaba. Na me do ho na ye me high. Then it means that I'm already a dead person on arrival. So we beg, say, it is difficult. We know that the workers are working under difficult situation, but please, let's be calm and provide care. If you think you can relate well with any patient, somebody who is ready to relate with them, please allow them to do that. Say the beya omemuhano, because at the end of the day, you're a patient, and then who they unamho. Or you may be a patient.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. The other aspect is so yes, and you're waiting a whole do hospital now feel say nurse ni be ni me anka say ye, and as a doctor ni be ni me anka say ye. Ube you inside, that's what bet no inside abu biaso, and as what for gang no more area hospital or there be. Sa hospital nyina ye dia I will say protected.
But I say now we my last question. Ye free BB emergency room, a emergency unit ahodo no. Na I'm reading Adebi wo ha say ya ye kase free bibi de-escalation training na ye nurses ne doctors a e emergency unit no ya na e wose omunya menim Ghana ha say no sa de-escalation training no moye bi ma emergency ward for na moye bi
mamen kase ye every emergency department yes anema no ema omunkrofo
mami che di mu ya kan de-escalation training no a e gi bibia nurse for no ne doctor for no benya ebu no yarefo bi beba obeye violent basa te de yehunu se de wo so betumi de defend wo ho anasa kam situation no how often am ye bi ma ya nurse for no wo ho
menne we can say rage I think 2 months ago, be more staff. What they do is that anytime a new person joining the emergency group, they have to do that for you. Anytime.
Period, say be 2 years, 1 year, 6 months.
No, share your friend and say your training needs as part of the training needs account. Ain't be a quarterly or training need. Every training or be a not shame.
Okay.
Every emergency, your training my emergency is part of it. And every quarter you have training to do because they move to a different department and you must train those coming. The escalation is something they are aware, they know. Just that there are people who go there with OSHA, they see the people numbering 50 and all that. So no matter the training you've had, you won't be able to actually empower that number. So the de-escalation is to be our own our banner you so we try and then but not about 50 and we'll make sure it's security. That aspect is purely security issue. If will be too rowdy and it is becoming a nuisance within the area, security must isolate that person, then will be aware ready to be taken care of.
Okay.
Take care of that person.
But I say Tony good man and out kano or no ene kasa Emma Australia share pomode ensem so e na ye ne no adi enkomo no na me guest e yakobi amoa or ye lawyer wasanso ye MPP communication team member e na abrantie Mohammed Royal Samba wono so ye NDC communication team member enti no mamenko Mohammed ho mo machin
yeah, I mean,
what na say ache
I think I've learned a lot. It's good. It's good. Masha de kakra
me da say dia koso ni nyina no me hu se Tony kasa wo mu ana se wo pese kasa kra wo je kan ya de but ye share de ba bi e hyase ene empempenso adru so far we impressed with the approach minister Ghana registered nurses or mode akono ana
no mama nchao mama fa kwanya nchao bibi o hwa no pay. This is the first time I'm ever here.
Okay.
This is the first time since I started my political friends communication. This is the first time I'm ever Adom.
Okay.
But obi bi a hwe mo simply say I have rituals and more I think this is the first time. This is the first time meeting my brother, and this is the first time meeting lawyers. Me can say they and of Manchester supporters. Now there are reasons why individually they support the team, but you can group them as Manchester supporters. Now me as a communicator for a party, and this party, no, me what philosophy that guides me as a communicator. I can say what guides me as a communicator is my loyalty to my party ends at where my loyalty to my country begins. In Tabana Sana, Sebi, oh yeah, Amonyasema, you put the human development first. In this same year, on Fakoya Amonyasem, if it has to do with our health and our life as Ghanaians, no, politics. Maka say, you know, I think Assembly C, no, I have been following it from the day one Assembly C because now it was social media, I should be. But you see, it's important we separate the politics aspect of it and the propaganda aspect from the true fact. And I am the same today has been able to do justice to that. Rich Hospital, for instance, me personally, I've had issue with them. This year, 4 months ago, my auntie trapped at a former bathroom. And I think I drove her to the place around 7:45.
And
no, it's PM.
And okay, and you may.
Me auntie now wheelchair to the next dawn. Yes. Na
emergency unit, but almost share no.
Not wheelchair because and I was so worried say obi a what tough from bathroom. Could be any internal bleeding as well. We needed a bed for her to properly relax. Look, I couldn't fault the nurses because Dana Najono, the issue that confronted us was logistic issue. That one I can't blame any doctor or any nurse for doing that. I couldn't bring my phone out because you could see them say. Not but they were doing their best. They are doing their best. Some issues no. And anyway, another one, where I think I'm supposed to receive via Medemo. Once I'm supposed to woman the fact to come see. Medefan woman again. I stood there for 10 minutes now. She wasn't attending to me. Let her make PP to no not obo game. You see? No obo game, seriously. Our phone also. That one I have the right to query her. But even to do that, you're quite the first. I won't beat her and not bring out my phone because Sebi Ghana we have laws. Now also criminal offences law at 1960 Act 29, right? The particular one is 29. Section 213. It speaks about this particular thing. Every NDC person, any human being, any Ghanaian condemned the violence because we know say. Even say Papa Square and 2 years, you don't have the right to also go beyond what you did. So we condemn it. Let me read the section 213. That says that conspiracy and unlawful assembly. If a group storms or attack a public place, it's unlawful assembly and carries punishment.
Okay.
That is a law. And I'll say section 149.151. I'll say causing harm and assault. Assaulting a staff of an institution, example, health worker, anywhere, is a crime. Into here in this, now anybody who lost the country, Edna will say what we have did 1 year. But again, let's look at the essence of it, SSC and what happened. My brother has been able to explain things to us because initially, but not go for can say now, Minister Honorable Akando 1 year because he went to hack the guy. Now, I think my brother knows Akando more than me, but Akando, no, it's just campaign, police in Asia, but it's somebody who is down to earth. Now, I was also part of the team when you had the issue at Tamale. The issue at Tamale. The manner and the where Minister Nebai and let us see, now I was saying, if this the Ghana Registered Nurses Association, yes, the PRO, it's PRO, right?
It's the secretary.
Secretary. If you have issue with the minister, and I know a committee and I was so sad because one of the stations, another guy was trying to tell him to apologize. And that guy didn't apologize. He stood by what he said.
Who was telling who to apologize?
Yes, I think I need to get one of the TV stations yesterday.
Like the actors involved, the one in there catch
no, catch the events and GRA boss no say apologize to the minister.
No, the radio station was telling
one of the radio stations I think I'll get for yesterday night. Trying to tell him to apologize. But the guy, he was so obstinate to say he stood by what he said. That is aspect of it. Because as soon as my brother has been able to explain, say, but man, I'm so sad, PRO, let me be, I think Ralph should be picked by now. That will complete the whole event. Yes, Ralph should be picked by that one. I won't say because Ralph should pick by now because it's clear say he is the champion of it. In China, that's where the other because There's in psychology you have something called operant conditioning. I think when behavior is modified by consequences. One yes a biom and I read, I don't know whether my brothers are aware. I can't make no reach a motor victim be a fini my mom will be by. And Charlie, it was so scary that day. Necessarily, and I also experienced another one. A Muslim brother who here they wanted to take the body. Once the Muslims when they die, they don't take us so much. And there's a process to do that. Rich will give it to you, but it seems they wanted to bypass the process. And also, I remember that it was very chaos. Into Rich, looking at the situation of Rich, where he's situated, geographically, it's very important. It's very important. Now, Ocean video now, make sure I don't know. In the chaos of everything, the security men now, Rich, they overpowered. They overpowered. And this goes to my brother as well. Most of the hospitals are making, I don't know whether it's because of patients, that's why they bring old men as security people. Most of the security men we have in most of these hospitals are very old and they can't even arrest a female robber or thief. In general, it's just let's learn from it. But clearly, I mean, because the PRM itself has given us what is supposed to be done. Now, all Kasana meeting Anka police and BIM, and minister and so and Fred police, I'll be so disappointed. But I know the man I can't do. I know you never sweep this under carpet. I know very well. So it'll be a Sebio Ghana, health sector when Edan Akumaso. What sure the manner he introduced the mama care. The way he introduced, look, I have a chat with him, and I can tell on so he say he's somebody who will never condone such behaviors. But Raf, by Monday, now I'm the whole conversation, because at least he is the main protagonist.
Can say because or ye advocates na maybe a chemuto na mobi I be so say or ye NDC ninti and na besine to mention that is why na me bisa Pierre say the other one the ehunu ba Rafa the ehunu nkran ha ehunu Ghana ha say Rafa Jenny and say Rafa Tukwaya and say Rafa.
Let me debunk this misconception say because of whatever activists or whatever, it doesn't matter. I know the party I belong to. We have executive member, national executive member who was even alleged to have been involved in Galamsey. Yes,
because he's saying
yes, Sir Yoko came out says he has been invited and there's a process going on.
And no more a banker but my Eka Wadum TV so be invited no Joseph Yamin also be invited. That very day. It's the no invited now. That very day I think 2 days be raising some topic and they say, but there was a friend invitation on Yamin Echo Shia Police Headquarters. Police headquarters. Into the first invitation, what was it about? Again, someone.
It doesn't matter who want to misbehave in this government. Raf clearly is not a registered NDC member. We know. And even if it's even the flag of NDC, it goes against the law. It doesn't matter.
Medasimo, Tony, Oba addresses the entire to date. Police function and munya update be akra. The Matian says, no. Because
Ministry of Health, no. To make sure, say, be prevented. Now you are strengthening system. That is the work of Ministry of Health. Arrest a police juma. Oko report as a police. Ujama police. I'm not sure say you report the case and start going around looking for the person. That is not your work. Let's place this matter in context. Juma, Minister for Health. May say, Minister for Health has done what he has to do. The arrest is for the police. Police is doing its work. I won't be able to tell you what they have told us. They have arrested somebody. They know what Chinipano. That tells you that they are actually doing their work. Let's leave the rest for them. Now, this issue of Obi NDC, no. Let's you see, not. You should stop politicizing everything. Yes, sir. I'm Robert Bibako. We are there. Nice because you have a trace okay, or NDC or MPP, okay, Munjano. Let's stop this. Crime is a crime, no matter who is committing it.
Me that say, Kobi, Amwa, a lawyer ni, a NPP member, communication team member. Me did say what he said in Komodi na kono. We impressed so far with that approach.
I think the assembly me pese me bisa. I mean, first of all, my child know it's here for. I say me I don't think some MPP need it, but any idea is politicizing. They politicize because I don't know about Miniama, but all of us in Yohana we may have come close to a certain situation like this. Maybe I check a cry. Cry come. Now maybe a cry come and say cry my car out to be near rabies. So I will be. We go through hospital hona. So this is your more. I mean, we say nurse also cry my car in emergency. And I just say, emergency. You free. I mean, I didn't react. Later, you treat him. I'm hot or me cry. And I'm afraid my doctor be not say I no cry my car in emergency. But me, I'm a mere patient, no. Ebi a bidim say come here ebi omunim say ebi no ebi take it a number of hours when you treat me a me ho beto me ebi a snake bite the time within which they have to react no should be faster enti but say the nurse no and also whoever is in charge cry no ebe communicate asemi ama no e ma mo nya reshimu bi say ho beto because so awo ba no o pressure down so ne unim say baby a wu ani and answer challenge ni say the nurse or the whoever the healthcare person is obetima make the right assessment but how to communicate it is also a different thing as one communicating here ebi an ukraine omo per or share situation na pen initial assessment no and then looking at omo infrastructure and logistical challenges Ghana say em say the nurses em say be 90% to call UK maybe any around here. He said, don't be communicating no crano can be a very big challenge. But maybe I said, more question back home, I answer no beko. Ghana, what is the protocol involved? Say BBC saying that there's a security threat. It's not just about say police for Jina Hokeke. Baby or her, maybe I say issue we say crab no say be 5. I mean, I'm just as an example. Yeah. Approach Hokrana first thing, call the head of security. Let them be aware. Maybe say escalating for this situation, I call the police. There should be protocols in place. Once you don't wait for this thing to happen before you trigger them. Once everybody should be trained on the level of threat assessment. Step 1, what should be by the board for gidi kakra. I want to afraid security for some protocol, time some for police. All these things should be put in place, not necessarily just the physical presence of the police there. I think it's very important. It's when you send the time, but the BBC saying the message say as soon as possible, no. The health in doing the Ghana Health Service name and she name put in place such protocols. I think say no boy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's well and good. It's a good call. But Osha video no ba na ladies na ejina hona Raf ebayo ye say no. Osha you see some sign. There were 3 of them in front, 1 at another side and 2 or 3 behind. It's part of their training. So issues like that happen around they start calling, inform others. Or and can you training? I won't be able to say what happened. And can you training? When it happens like that, you won't see anybody in their uniform. So they have the training, but number and the way yes, you share emergency. You be free be. Watch on our friend and I feel no baba and the mook. I am making up as to your aid. So all of these things are part of it. But I believe, sir, going forward, what we need to do is just strengthen the system. Whatever protocols we've put in place, let's respect them. We have fine laws, fine policy, fine procedure, fine protocols. Let's respect them. If at any point, whatever you've been asked to do it. Or call hospital now, here will be a panel ball game. No? At that time, no, if you had a doctor in there, by 2, if you had 3, or the Ponako, I was a Ukohono. So when delay, by the time you get there, he's no more there. So you have to wait for a changeover before into a protocol, a procedure. Whoever delays at any point will affect the whole system. It's just human behavior, behavioral change. We must change our attitude towards ourselves. The way I have to relate to that person should change. We shouldn't antagonize ourselves as if we are in some tag of war. As if I have any issue with it. Okay. We are all Ghanaians, and whatever is happening, this is where we'll be. Let's perfect the system and move forward.
But you know, this thing can never happen in 37.
You obey before you complain.
Say we are different because 37 no purely 37 soldier for area sabia yen kan sa and ridge police any be police hospital crime nyi dey say BBC crime to me
no matter the system no matter the
baby aye ka no want be fa wa ho den enko say no ne obetumi ananka wa hwe ho ofi but say wo ji omu di say omu na be hwe wa kwa yenya botre na yen nyina ye share experiences no yen kasa next for no perfect but the omu betumi aye na be boa yen no omunye na yen so enye ye famu de ye be boy next topic so na menka we say ye raton the good man ye no ebewie e wo ha na wo sha eye Shatawale ensesem aye bebre e wo Nnawotwe mu ne nyina no na nsampora mekọ Saturday no so no ma me ma an update e wo nkomo ye de awie rigide no say nurse ni na videos ba ye hu say ya bandage no na de hye sa ene ade no wasi rough ordinary kwakogina court ade wo se court no say wo mo emo ne ka 5 million Ghana cedis say enam ne so ni nipa bi e ka wo mabo no amenapra de tosum ye no so eye say wo de ne kogina social media so kwakasa wo ye trofo na enya de a wo obi abo no eno no ankasa akofa ne matetare ne ho ese wopra esa so ka se duaboni ade nyina bebam no wo se waguna ni mase eye defamatory ntia no so no court enyi 2 million Ghana cedis semfama no reliefs ne bebre no ene ka ho but de eye cash ne de eye 7 million Ghana cedis no wo hwe se court no enye emfa ema no eno no de update no nurse ni no asiu rough e wo court